Hey guys, welcome to the GeekAllFather. I am the GeekAllFather. Today's episode is sponsored by Monster. Morning. Hello YouTube. How are you? Well, for the currently for the people who do watch me, hello. I'm hoping to grow my channel, so all your support is much appreciated. Thank you. So today's the video is about Suicide Squad. Yeah, Suicide Squad. Released yesterday in the UK. I did my usual little video, 5 minutes, where I was on just talking about what I thought I would talk about now. So that's up. Watch that little part 1 review. The film was absolute shit, but it's only shit because the cinema were having massive problems with the projection system, and there was parts of the film where I would have literally I felt like I was watching the film through like a fucking dead frog's eyes. It was so fucking blurry. It was just hilarious. But on that note, Rotten Tomatoes gave this film 27%. 27%. Rotten Tomatoes is a well-established, respectable film critique website, and you fucked up because it's blinding, it's blistering, it's beautiful, and it's not benevolent. But I just wanted to use another big B word. If I have any more, I'll throw them in there. Today's episode is sponsored by the letter B, and the number, fuck you. So it was absolutely stunning, the film. I mean, DC's third official film, and they've smashed it. Yeah, there's two things I didn't like, and there's one thing that I thought, and bear in mind this is all opinions, there's one thing I thought that was just like, you're not thinking properly, and I'll tell you about those things right now. The thing I didn't think was okay, so Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad set, by the way, spoilers, Suicide Squad is set within a month or two maximum of Superman dying at the hands of Doomsday, at the hands of Superman. They both died, you know that. So it's set literally so close after, and they tied it into the story. And I'm so sorry, there's going to be sun in the background because I'm driving. I'm going to stop. This is the last video I'm going to do in my car because the lighting is inefficient. Yeah. Anyway, so it's set very closely to Superman versus Batman, which, if you remember, because I do, I bought it on Blu-ray the other day and watched the Ultimate Edition. Metropolis had already been pretty much fucked up by Superman and Zod, and then it got more fucked up by Superman and Batman, then more fucked up by Doomsday, Wonder Woman, Batman and Superman in their interim fight, and then this film, the bad guys, again, they just basically have sex with the city destructively. That's a weird way to describe it. What I'm going to say is they fuck it up. And other parts of the world, not world I suppose, other parts of DC Universe's America, because it's not set in actual America, they're fictional cities, they get just absolutely wiped out, and it's just, you're not going to have a planet left. Come the end of Justice League, a film, sorry, confused. There's gonna be nothing left. Anyway, back to the point. So a lot of people were saying there's a spider living in my wing mirror, and that's not what people are saying. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people were saying that what were a lot of people saying? Do you know, I am a comic book fan. I was brought up, my dad, among other things, including sensibilities like Star Trek, you know, he raised me. I did have a mum, I still do have a mum, so she helped. They nurtured being a geek, and hence I am the All-Father. Test me if you wish, you will fail. I was brought up in comics. The one resounding thing about comics is they are open to interpretation, they're open to change, and they have to change to keep up with things and new storylines. Otherwise, you're going to get the same story over and over again. So they adapt them, they change them, they twist them, they create new stories, and that's the premise of a story, is to create. Yeah. So where people are saying it's perverse to, you know, DC's law on the Suicide Squad, well, no, it's not, because it's a different version of what you know to be the Suicide Squad. Like anything, yeah, needs to be changed, and that's what comics do. You look at DC, they had the New 52, rewrote their whole comic book history. Now they've got you know, Flashpoint created a new universe, technically, or a new universe, a new Earth. DC had a multiverse up until recently. Rebirth has rewritten the DC lore. Marvel, they went to Marvel 1 and they merged all of their alternate Earths into one. So they're changing the stories, and there's a different Ghost Rider, because that Thor's died, this Thor's here, now Thor's a woman. Steve Rogers is now a Hydra agent, but has always been a Hydra agent. There will be a story to that. Everyone is bitching recently that Iron Man is going to become a girl. So what? Do you know what? And if you actually pay attention instead of just bitching before you go off and ramble, they're not getting rid of Tony Stark, and so they're not getting rid of Iron Man. But I digress. Suicide Squad looks amazing. Character development, all but one character, is amazing. Every single one of the characters in the film, bar one, has got an emotional bond. You build a bond with them. Yeah, El Diablo doesn't say much, doesn't do much until he tells everyone that he killed his wife and kids, and that's why he doesn't use his powers. Spoilers. Too late to say spoilers, but I've already said it. And you get an emotional bond. Deadshot, Will Smith. Let me tell you something. People were saying Will Smith can only play Will Smith because he's such a big star. Then he has made Deadshot. The only real time you've seen Deadshot recently, for me, is in Batman Arkham City. Yeah. Where he was one of the side missions, and you know, you had to trace his trajectory of his bullets and find him and catch him. Will Smith makes this character fucking awesome. That is it. Yeah, and he should get his own film. Simple. Will Smith put his hand to a superhero film, Hancock, and that wasn't developed any further than the only film that they did. Give him another superhero role, give him Deadshot, make a Deadshot film, because he's a kick-ass motherfucker. Every single I thought there was too many characters in this film. No. They explain the origin story of every single character, briefly, but completely, in their own versions, and it's awesome. The standout character is Amanda Waller. Now, from DC animated flicks and stuff like that, Amanda Waller, she's on point. The actress, the story writing, the direction of the character, so fucking brutal, methodical, calculating, just a bitch. And you know, and that's what she should be. But she's got a bit of compassion in her. Harley Quinn, Margot Robbie, yeah, skill. You made that kind of crazy that we like to see. She's awesome. So every single character is good. This is one of the things I didn't like, and it also is one of the characters that I didn't think was a benefit to the film, let alone to DC in general at the moment. The Joker. Yeah. Let me tell you right now, the Joker ain't a pimp, he ain't a gangster, he doesn't wear satin fucking gold shirts with his buttons open and his chest out and loads of bling, holding a cane. He does wear shoes, he doesn't have fucking silver grills and tattoos, and you've fucked up. And in fact, the direction Jared Leto, who's a good actor, took was, he sounded, for me, if you close your eyes, he sounded like Heath Ledger. And a lot of people were going to slate me for that. If anyone ever bothers to comment on one of these videos, sarcasm, you're going to say, like, what, Jared was awesome. You're shit. He was shit. Everyone else was perfect. Oh, the other thing I didn't like is there is a cameo by a Justice Leaguer. Spoilers, that Justice Leaguer is the Flash. He acts right. We've got the interpretation of Wally West. I believe it's Wally. No, it's Barry Allen. Sorry. You've got the interpretation of Barry down. His attitudes, his mannerisms, I think. But you're making him look like a tit. Simple, yeah? The man was standing still at one point, and there's so much electricity coming off him, and it's blue. You're like, what? It's not even doing nothing. When he moves, it's just going to be a whole fuck up of CGI lightning, which no one's going to be able to follow. Hopefully they move that. Oh, and pièce de résistance, sorry, pièce de résistance. Batman, Ben Batfleck, is in the film, and he's legging it out. Yeah, he is absolutely legendary in this film. And when he comes to do a solo, especially since it's now being directed by Ben, it's gonna be on point. There's a bit where he knocks Harley out, but one punch. He swung to get off the top of a car that he was on. Car crashes into a river, and he's on it. He's already in the water with a breathing mask on. It's the Batman you want to see, resourceful, and he's thinking 4 steps ahead. He knows what he's doing, and he's in 2 scenes, and then a scene at the end of the film as Bruce Wayne. It's enough Batman time. If you put more Batman time in, it would have been a Batman film. So it's banging. What I'm saying is, however, it's going to be legendary when a Batman solo film comes out. That's all I'm saying. Other things, I thought every KillerCroc could have been bigger. And what I mean by that is he's part crocodile, and if you've ever gone anywhere near a crocodile, they're quite a chunky animal. And if you go near certain crocodiles, not that I do, I'm not some sort of crocodile expert, but this was a guy with scales on. They should have, and it's Adewale, the actor, he's a big guy anyway, so they should have made him look a foot taller and another third broader than the other characters. Deadshot, fantastic. Captain Boomerang, he was awesome. Katana, she was awesome. Literally, Diablo did this thing towards the end where he kind of like turned into some sort of fire demon, but do you know what? I didn't question it. It was good. The story was awesome. So many points when you thought, these guys, it made you feel for the villains. And do you know, that's what the comics do, and that's what this film's done. You can't read a comic book and solely pitch for the hero. You want to be engaged in all facets of the story. The fat heart of 50% of any good comic book is villains, and this is on point. They do the micro bombs from the DC film Arkham and from the comics in their necks, and they demonstrate that. The bad guy is the witch. She's good. She's very good. Overpowered, and which is what I mean about destroying the city. I mean, she's like mentally powered, and then she's got a big brother who's even more powerful. But it's all fantastic, really. So Rotten Tomatoes, I'm going to give you my score, which is 9. If it wasn't for Jared Leto, 8.5. Fat guy thumbs. Yeah, 8.5. If it weren't for Jared Leto's Joker and his laugh, fucking hell, mate. Sound like you were having some sort of thing. No. I am a realist and I am a purist. And I am neither of those things. But my favourite my favourite version, I'm not going to use a word I can't pronounce this early in the morning, is Jack Nicholson's Joker from the 1987 Tim Burton Batman film, and in Batman Returns. He's my favourite Joker, so I'm biased against any other Jokers. Heath Ledger's Joker was okay, and I'm sorry again for all you Heath Ledger fanboys and girls if I've upset you with saying that he's not my favourite Joker. And obviously Mark Hamill's adaptations and voices for all animations come in second. Then I would put Romero Jr. from the original series, then Heath Ledger, then Jared Leto. That's what I'm saying. Jared Leto, it's not your fault, mate, but the Joker's not like that. No, I'm sorry. And you need to seriously think about a plot device to change him if he's going to appear in any Batman films, because you can't have that Joker against the new Batfleck. It's not going to work, personally. But on the sad remorse note, that was 8.5 fat guy thumbs out of 10, and I'm now going to give Rotten Tomatoes its own score as a review critique website. You're getting a 3 out of 10 for your review of Suicide Squad and your whole website. I'm saying, and you're a big old company, so you could probably destroy me, but I'm sorry. Go and watch Suicide Squad. Don't worry about what anyone says, just watch it, think for yourself. Leave some comments. I've started using cards, so there's going to be a card there, and there's going to be a disco ball, Transformers. Like and subscribe, and let's next review soon. I'll see you guys soon. I don't know why I was doing that with both hands, just hands. I love you. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Peace out.